Most people think that the fastest way to build a brand is by going to Amazon first, but that's actually the backwards way of doing it. Let me explain why. The brands that are winning on Amazon right now were built offsite first. So they were built on social media, they were built on Shopify, and through creators on TikTok Shop, and so on, right? And this is why Amazon is great for scale, but it's terrible for brand ownership. Amazon is incredible at one thing, converting lots of demand that already exists on their platform, right? The people have Prime badges, they have Prime memberships, and they can go and get free delivery for millions of products on Amazon. And this is one of the reasons Amazon attracts a lot of customers rather than customers going to directly on different websites for shopping. Even within our agency, we have a lot of brands where we see a lot of customers telling us that we prefer shopping on Amazon rather than going to the website because we get charged a shipping fee that we don't want to pay, obviously, right? But the thing is, as a brand owner, you need to scale to Amazon, but you also need to start by offsite. A lot of brands, they don't even go offsite. They just start by Amazon and then they do the other things, which in my opinion won't get you too far if you're building an actual brand, right? And so on Amazon, with all the perks that you get as a seller, you never own your customers. You can never own an email list. You can never email your customers. You don't control the experience. Amazon, they can block your account. They can block your sales credential anytime they want because you have no control. We've seen millions of brands getting blocked by Amazon and they don't even respond back. And so if you even get lawyered up, even if you go to lawyers and you want to fight back, you really can't do anything about it. And so what is the best way to build a brand? Social media is where the demand is already created from your end, right? And so what you need to do is every big consumer brand today was built on social media because they used Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And then whatever worked in terms of creatives, they just doubled it every single day. And then you can always push paid ads to all those creatives to get more and more customers, right? And so the goal with social media shouldn't be immediately getting profits, but it's more of brand awareness, right? When someone sees your product on social media, and for example, if you're posting 5 times, 10 times, 20 times a week, a day, something powerful happens, right? They start recognizing your brand and a sort of image lands on their brain that, sure, if I need a product like this, I could go to this brand, right? That's how trust is built in mind of different customers on social media. Shopify is a great platform, which means you can own your customers, you have your own traffic, you can email them, and that's one of the best way to start when you're just starting your e-com brand. Because Shopify lets you own your customers. Obviously, you can retarget even all the buyers. You can send them up 20% off emails and whatnot. Amazon won't give you all of that, right? And in my opinion, one of the best brands that are being built in 2025, 2026, and so on are the ones that are using TikTok Shop and all the influencers properly. I had a conversation with a brand owner who did about $300-500 million in 2025 and is one of the fastest growing clothing brands in the United States. I asked them literally, why don't you expand to Amazon? And they said that we want to own our customers. We want to change how we look at fashion. We want to change the industry. We want to own the industry. And that's the mindset that is lacking in most of the brands. What you want to do is you want to build an army of influencers on Shopify, on TikTok, on social media, wherever you can, and then go to Amazon. This way, your trust is already built on Amazon and people literally trust your brand and starts purchasing and your conversion goes through the roof, right? And for example, if a new brand launches on Amazon, they had no conversion, no one knew them. But if you launch on Amazon when you had millions of customers on social media, Shopify and whatnot, people start trusting your product and the conversion goes through the roof. Amazon sees your product as a high converting product, you get a good rank, you get into bestsellers. Being a bestseller on Amazon is like winning a lottery every goddamn day because literally you get millions and millions of customers and audience from Amazon. Something else that you can do is when you've built a brand on TikTok Shop and Shopify and you've done your social media and now you've gone to Amazon, you'll have far less to do in terms of ad spend because you'll have more organic traffic coming in. And so when you have more organic people coming in, you don't need to spend a lot on ads, right? Because why do even ads exist? Ads exist because people don't know you. Ads exist because you're reaching out to customers who have no idea who you are and what your brand does, right? And so if I were to conclude all of this, and if you were to build a brand that would do millions and even billions of dollars in 2026, I would literally just do this. I would launch social media first. I would create the hype. I would start my Shopify at the same time, list my products on Shopify. I would push ads from Facebook, from Instagram, and then at the same time, we're posting a lot of organic content on social media every single day. And the best content these days, it's obviously Reels And if you even want to improve your marketing strategy, you could do some sort of creative strategy, like, link memes or something in terms of your content strategy. That would get you really far in terms of competition. And when you're done doing all of this, you can start on TikTok Shop, say 2 to 3 months, when you know that you start selling some of your products on Shopify, because TikTok Shop will give you the access to millions and millions of influencers who can work for your brand. They will work for you every single day without you paying a single penny to them, because they create videos that are linked to commissions. So if they get you one sale, you give them say 20% or 10%, whatever that you want to. And that's the best way, in my opinion, to create a long-term strategy of getting organic sales coming in. And then you can go on Amazon and launch, right? This, in my opinion, is the best way to launch a brand in 2026.